Brian here from Buzz City. I've got the honor of hanging out with Gord Smith. Gord Smith is one of the most talented instrumentalists you're going to hear in Regina. I'm going to get him to explain a little bit more about that, but Gord just got off stage with...
Oh, the last guy I was playing with, I need to consult who it was. It's a blur. Wait a minute, it's coming. That was Royal Wood.
Royal Wood. And what was your role with Royal Wood, Gord?
I was just filling in on the bass guitar for Royal because all the songwriters come from other places and they need a rhythm section, and I just happened to be in town playing later, and the services were offered, and then we learned a bunch of songs and played.
So how do you manage to get yourself in a situation where you're called up by some of these acts to hang out and play?
That was a very good question. I don't know the answer to that so much. I make friends with people who have other friends, and then I get offered to do things as a result of that. I play with Jason Plum on the Willing. He's associated with Six Shooter Records and through management. We're playing later. We're local. Juno's are local. All the other singer-songwriters aren't local. So he said, hey, I got a good rhythm section. Maybe we could play along. And then he's used to like kind of bullshitting a lot about what is actually going on. He exaggerates a lot. And he said, oh yeah, there'll be a bunch of artists, people like Jim Cuddy and Corbland and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, sure there will be. And then next thing you know, there is. And then he also says, oh yeah, you'll probably have to learn like about 25 songs or so in a week. I'm like, yeah, sure I will. And then I did. So here we are.
You learned the 25 songs in a week?
I think there was 23, but yeah, something like that.
So does it have more to do with your sheer talent as a musician, or more to do with the fact that you know a few people who are doing...
No, it's right place, wrong time, or wrong place, right time, or whatever you call it. No, I'm actually a drummer, and I got kind of shuffled around from guitar to drums to bass, and now I'm on bass, and I don't know, and so here I am.
Apparently it's working out for you so far.
It's fun. I like playing bass. I've been doing it for years now, I guess, but it's not the first instrument I played, but yeah, here I am.
So you're a Regina guy, you're a Saskatchewan guy.
Originally from down east, but brought here when I was just little. Just barely not crapping my pants, so I'm a Regina guy. Yeah.
Being on stage with some of these big stars, any pants crapping?
You know what? I'm just busy looking at the iPad, making sure I'm not playing the wrong note, and I'll think about it later, I suppose.
Fair enough. Somebody that would make you starstruck?
Well, that would be probably a guy like Jim Cuddy, who I get to play with later. Having said that, amazingly talented guy. I've loved Blue Rodeo for years and I've listened to all the records for a long time. But some of the artists that I wasn't as familiar with that I got to play with, getting introduced to them was even better. Like people like Amelia Curran and Rose Cousins, amazing artists, great songwriters, and I get to play with them, and it's like, just you're thrown into the fire and it's amazing, and it sounds great, and I get to learn all these songs that I otherwise wouldn't. Guys like NQ Arbuckle and Royal Wood, it's awesome.
What's your favorite show that you've done, or artists that you played with in Saskatchewan?
Oh, okay. Probably would be playing with the Waltons in front of about 20,000 people on Canada Day a bunch of years ago. That was good. That guy doesn't always get to do that.
That was good. Playing with the Waltons in front of 20,000 people on Canada Day, that was good. Any elaboration, Gord, at all on that? Or
Well, that's another one where, I don't know what I was doing there because I'm not a guitar player, and yet I was playing guitar there. And I get to do that again on Saturday night as well, which is also good. I get to play with the Waltons. The Minnow is going to open up, and then the Odds are playing later, so that'll be all right.
That sounds like it's kind of a tough lineup to just sort of squeeze yourself into. You kind of sound like you need to know what you're doing a little bit for that.
Well, you'd like to think so, but it's not really that true. A guy wakes up and wonders how he got somewhere, right? I don't know if anybody else does that, but it's like, what am I doing here? I'm playing guitar for these guys. How does that happen exactly? I'm a drummer, and I'm not, but here we are. You just roll with what life gives you, and away you go.
So what happened? Was there a point? Was there something that happened that all of a sudden things were happening for you, Gord?
Well, You make friends with people. I mean, you have a certain amount of talent. You're out playing, you're doing your thing, and other people enjoy that, and they see you, and then they decide that they want you to come play with them, and one thing leads to another, and you stick with it long enough, and good things happen, I guess.
What excites you the most about this weekend?
Well, I don't know. Would it be wrong to say the paycheck?
No, it would not be wrong to say the paycheck.
It's not true. No, it's not true. It's good. You guys got to get paid, but no, getting to learn all the songs, and like I said before, getting to know artists that you hadn't known before, that have like amazing songwriting chops and stuff that you're not normally exposed to, and then you're thrown into it and you become a part of it, and then you can make those contacts, you can make those friends. So next time I'm down in Toronto, if I see the people and I say, hey, remember when we played music together? And it's that universal language thing. Everybody knows here's the downbeat, play a G. Everything's good.
So for a Gord of all trades, what would be the next thing that's inspiring, the next thing that's exciting that you would want to be a part of, the next thing you'd want to do?
You know what? I just want to get through the night, try not to clam up too much, and allow other people to experience the songs and enjoy them, because really that's what we're there to do. Like, the rhythm section is there to make the songs fly. Like, we're not there to shine. We're just there to make sure that the songwriter can tell a story and make some fans and stuff. And that's what I'm looking forward to.
Gord, it was a pleasure and an honor getting to know you and talking with you a little bit.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it, man.
Pleasure was mine. Brian for Buzz City.